In an assemble to order process, we saw that the assembly order is automatically created when entering the sales order. For assemble to stock scenarios, you can create your assembly orders manually. So let's go and have a look. And first of all, I will switch my item 9025W back to assemble to stock. And the only reason for doing this is that I have enough inventory of my components, because you can of course also use another item if you want. But let me use this one. So I will scroll back to the replenishment tab and I will switch back to assemble to stock. So this is now again an assemble to stock item, which literally means that you will assemble it to put on stock. So typically for standard assembly items. So and this now means that I can go to my assembly orders and I can now simply create a new one. So I will click on new. I will assign a number. So number 2 in this case. I will enter my item, the conference bundle. I will enter a quantity, for example 10. And by doing this, again, you will get the message based on the lead time, but let's also ignore it here. And so by doing this, you will see now that Business Central inserts the lines on the assembly order. So these are my assembly lines. And there I can again see that we need 10 units of the first item, 60 of the second, and 10 hours of installation time. So now we can start working on the assembly order, and we can finish it by posting the assembly order. And this is based on the quantity to assemble. And of course, you don't need to post everything at once, because today we were maybe able to assemble 4 units, which we already put on stock. I can then change the quantity to assemble to 4. I can click on posting and post. So now by clicking on yes, the system will post the assembly of these 4 units. As you can see here, my assembled quantity is now 4. And so basically what happens is that the system will post negative adjustments of the components and positive adjustments of the assembled item. So just as a manufactured item. So let me show you this. If I click on navigate, next I will click on history entries. I can go to the item ledger entries. And there you can see now that we have item ledger entries of the type assembly output. So this is the output that we have for the assembled item, so the 4 units. And then assembly consumption, so the consumption of the 24 units of component 1 and 4 units of component 2. So that's the result of posting an assembly order on the inventory level.